are going to have a read aloud. I hope you watched all your videos for math and for reading lessons, okay? So now is our last video for today, Friday. And we said that today is the last day we're going to talk about farm animals, because next week we're going to talk about another group of animals. So before we talk about another group of animals next week, let's revisit. Let's reread this big book. But we're not going to read the text anymore. I just want you to remember the farm animals we saw in this big book, this informational book. It's called Farm Animals. Name the animals for me, okay? That's the pig, and we learned about the word hog. We talked about the table of contents, right? Okay, what farm animal is that? Yes, that's a beef cattle. It belongs to the family of cows, and it's called a cattle. It gives us, what does it give us? Mackenzie's answering for you. This is a cattle, and it gives us what? Beef. The meat, the red meat that people eat, right? Your burger, your steak comes from beef. What is that? Farmers raise goats, of course. And why do they raise goats? To earn money or living. What do we get from goats? Goats give us milk. And then some people drink goat milk. And they also make cheese out of goat milk. Some people like it very much. Then there's another cow. Brown cows. So cows of different color. Some cows have black and white, but these cows here have brown and white on their body. So again, we get milk and beef from cows. But this one, I think, is this type of cow gives us more milk. And then there's the cattle again. It's called the longhorn beef cattle. So there are different kinds. A lot of those longhorn beef cattle are found in Texas. Then we have another gorgeous farm animal here, the horse. Horses for nowadays, horses are just used for what? For fun, riding, right? People ride the horses. When you go to like county fairs, they have horses that you can ride. You pay a little amount, but sometimes it's for free. Right? Then we saw the hogs. We've learned that farmers raise hogs, another word for pigs. And from these hogs, we get the meat called pork. And the pork is turned into bacon and your ham and your sausage. So hogs. And what do they like eating again? They like eating corn and grain. Oh, we didn't talk about this one. Horses eat hay, the grass, the dry grass. Then we saw the sheep. I know it's not so clear on your screen, but that's the sheep with the baby lamb. And we learned that the mother, the mommy sheep, is called a ewe. Ewe. It's E-W-E-U. Mommy sheep is called ewe, and then the baby sheep is called a lamb. And why do farmers raise the sheep? They get the wool, this one, the covering the body. They get it, and then they use it for making products like your jackets, and then some are used for making those warm boots, the Ugg boots. They get it from the wool. Then we saw the gobble gobble, the turkey. Yes, we get meat from the turkey. Turkey is the largest, well, the tallest would be the ostrich, but they said that the turkey is one of the largest birds that farmers raise. Then you have the chickens. What do farmers get from the chickens? Eggs. They lay eggs, and then, of course, they sell the chickens for chicken meat. Then we also saw the cock-a-doodle-doo, the rooster. And then we We also saw the geese. Are these ducks? No, because their necks are longer. So those are geese. And the end. So that's all with this big book called Farm Animals. So today, Mrs. Mendoza chose a very popular book. We didn't see this farm animal, but some farmers raised ducks. So today I picked a story from one of the books that we have here at home, and it's called Five Little Ducks. In that big book, we didn't see the ducks at the farm, but farmers raised ducks too. Why? They also earn a living from raising ducks. What do we get from ducks? Ducks lay eggs. And some, like I know Mrs. Mendoza, remember, I came from the Philippines, and a lot of Filipinos eat the duck eggs. They turn it into, like, it's called salted egg. It's good. Tastes good for us. Then some people also eat the meat. It's not called chicken meat, but the meat, the duck meat. Okay? But today I chose this book because there's a duck that we see at the farm. Very friendly farm animal. And look, 5 little ducks. So, double purpose for this book. We're learning about numbers, and we're also looking at the ducks found at the farm. Ready? 5 little ducks. There's a finger play you can do with this one, and there's a YouTube video too, right? 5 Little Ducks, illustrated by Penny Ives. Miss Penny Ives is the illustrator, and I think she's also the, it's a child's play. So she just illustrated the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures, paints or colors the pictures, and that's Miss Penny Ives. 5 Little Ducks. 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Where are the 5 ducks? Let's count. The little ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. There's the mother duck. Mother duck called, quack, quack, quack. But only 4 little ducks came back. Uh-oh, there were 5, and now there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 5, and now there are 4. Remember this? When we're putting down fingers, what are we doing? We are doing subtraction. Good, you remembered. Oh, I wonder, Mommy Duck would say, oh no, someone is missing. 4 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck called, quack, 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 quack. But only 3 little ducks went back or came back. There were 4, and now only 3 came back. We put down 1 finger, and that's subtraction. Oh no, how does Mommy Duck feel? Very sad. Oh no, I'm missing some of my ducklings. 3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Those are the 3. Look at that. What is that? What could that be? Is it a fox? Mother duck called, quack, 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 quack. But only, there were 3, right? But only 2 ducks came back. Uh-oh. Mother duck was doing like this. Where are my other ducklings? 2 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. 1, 2. Mother duck called, quack, 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 quack. There were 2, right? But only 1 little duck came back. Oh no! Where could the ducks be? Or where could the ducklings be? 1 little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck called, quack, 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 quack. But no little ducks came back.
little ducks went out one day. That is so sad. Over the hills and far away. Mother duck called, quack, 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 quack. And 5 little ducks came wandering back. They wandered back to Mommy Duck. They all came back. You thought the ducklings were eaten by the fox, right? No, no, no. They came back. See, happy ending for this story. It's math time and a story time for you too. Did you like the story? Okay, so you can find the finger play of the 5 little ducks on YouTube. If you have time, you search for that.